Welcome back, everyone, here on Championship Court at the 2021 APP Tour Beer City Open. I'm Lauren McLaughlin, along with Dominic Catalano, and we have been joined by Webby, who I believe will be back for this match. Coming up next, we have our men's pro doubles winner bracket final. It will be Patrick Smith and Jocelyn Devillier taking on Steve Deacon and Adam Stone in their first appearance here on center court. So very excited to see them. Of course, Steve Deacon back on the circuit now after being out for a couple months with a wrist injury. So we're very excited to see him back. He is getting back to true form. Like seeing him at the end of the brackets. We're here in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan, Belknap Park. It has been beautiful weather today, 76 degrees, partly sunny, a little wind out of the east around 7 miles an hour. So it's been an absolutely beautiful weekend for pickleball. We are wrapping up shortly our men's and women's doubles day here on Saturday, and we will have our singles to conclude our weekend tomorrow. So don't miss our last day of streaming tomorrow. A big shout out as well to the Grand Rapids Pickleball Club. A lot of people out here watching and enjoying this amazing pro level pickleball action in person. So I know they love having these tournaments here. Beer City is one of my favorite tournaments of the year, and after not being able to have it last year, very glad to be back and having it as part of the APP Tour this year. And next as well, it is on our 2022 schedule along with many other tournaments, so please check that out at apptour.org. See where we are headed next year, and please make plans to come join us. It's always a great time, and constantly hear from people at tournaments just how impressed they are seeing these pros play up close and personal. I mean, it is impressive watching online, Dom, but seeing it courtside, it's another level. So if you haven't been able to make it out to a pro tournament, definitely put it on your list of things to do. Join us at one near you and come watch this awesome level pickleball in person and up close. These pros know how to put on a good show. Yeah, it's tough. You see a lot of people who are like, oh, it looks easy. You watch it on YouTube. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, you got to see it in person to be able to really respect what these guys and women can do. It's going to be a good one here. Absolutely. Marcia Frezzo is our USA Pickleball Certified Ref for this match. And we are underway. Steve Deacon and Adam Stone on the far end. Jocelyn Devillier and Patrick Smith on the near end. (0-0-1), Adam Stone serving.
It just misses there. Yeah, you're exactly right, Lauren. There just doesn't get under it enough, and he's all the way back at the fence, though. It's a tough shot.
Oh. Stone tries to recover, swings about 7 times in an attempt. Unfortunately, not able to do it.
Without a doubt, he swung at that 3 times before he actually made contact with it. Stone, a man of the dramatics, too.
Always a good time watching Mr. Stone. All right, 0-0-2, still scoreless as we are into game 1 here. But no longer.
Right on cue, Lauren.
I know, they always seem to hear me. I'm talking pretty quietly.
You are. I'm the loud one. Oh, the German starting early.
Very early
this
out
is
of
very
Patrick
early,
Smith.
1-0 German.
Good. Steve Deacon set himself up perfectly there.
Yeah, absolutely. He made it look easy, too, with the forehand flick to the backhand put away. I don't even think he moved his feet.
Oh, good little shake and bake setup there for Adam Stone. He had it, just didn't get on top of it enough and sent it for the fence instead. 1-1-2. Of course, we are streaming on Facebook and YouTube right now, so definitely like and share this stream if you haven't yet. Let's see if there's some people that have not joined yet that might want to get in on this action.
Trying to remember the last time we saw Stone and Deacon. Was it Punta Gorda?
I think so.
Against Tyson. Who did Tyson play with? I'll have to look that up. It was like 30 degrees in Florida. Remember that?
It was. I do.
Unseasonably cold.
I do remember almost freezing to death in Florida.
Yes. Deacon and Stone out to a commanding 4-1 lead here to start.
No way, man!
1-4-1. Let's see if Smith and Devillier can answer.
Some big overheads there from Adam Stone and Steve Deacon. Deacon gets very skinny there to let that ball go past and a side out. Stone with a very big one-handed backhand swing. And he's talking to himself as he walks back about it. He's getting a little too big on that.
Oh, the patented Devillier drop right there gets a from the crowd. Tyson McGuffin played with Andre Descu in Punta Gorda.
How did we forget about that big guy? Sorry, Andre, if you're watching.
And they won a gold medal.
Yes, they beat
Steve
Deacon
Deacon,
and Stone.
yep. And Jay and Pat got bronze.
So a rematch, maybe, I don't know who came out of the winner's bracket, but nonetheless, our silver and bronze medalists from Punta Gorda playing here in the winner's bracket final. The hands of Stone and Deacon just solid as can be up there at the kitchen line, handling Pat Smith. Oh, Pat Smith doing what his partner does all the time, the Ernie.
He's not half bad at it himself.
Nah, not at all.
Oh, misses that one. It's 5-1-2 here for Steve Deacon and Adam Stone.
Wow, what a great call from Adam Stone, because Deacon had a beat on it, but he was going to be really on his back foot. The angle that Adam Stone had on that was perfect, and he called Deacon off. Deacon agreeably let him take that.
It was good because Stone was completely behind Deacon, so Deacon didn't know where he was exactly, so great talk from Stone, like you said, very loudly saying he had it. Adam Stone feeling it. And we got a timeout here from Patrick Smith and Jocelyn Devillier. Wisely so, as Stone is ramping up. And speaking of Steve Deacon, player profile brought to you by Vulcan Pickleball from Port Moody, British Columbia in Canada. Currently just outside of the Vancouver area is where he resides with his lovely wife, Stacy. He plays for Team Head, 40, I believe 47 now, just turned 47 recently. And also a big fat zeros in singles because he doesn't play it, but otherwise very impressive APP Tour record and number 5 currently on the APP standings list, which is his accumulation of all the points that he has gotten throughout his APP Tour appearances. You can check out everybody's standings on those lists for men's and women's pro, as well as senior men's and women's pro on our website or Facebook. Marcia Frezzo brings us back from the timeout.
Twice now, Devillier has been successful with that little drop shot. A lot of times we talk about that drop shot, and it's not a good idea when he's bringing people in, they're able to get it. But when he can do what he's done those last 2 times, that's perfect.
Oh my goodness. Deacon just defended his life. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, giving him the little Dikembe Mutombo. Not in my house, Deacon says.
Wow. Little extra stare down from Deacon, reminding the big man he may have been gone for a minute, but he is back.
Yes, he is. With a vengeance here. And that ball that Devillier hit 2 points ago, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to literally hit his opponent with that ball.
Oh, yeah.
But Deacon's paddle in the right position.
Oh, I love watching Adam Stone. He's just such a great player to watch. I mean, not only are these 4 guys just unbelievable athletes, I enjoy the entertainment that they bring as well to the game. Oh. Trying a little drop shot himself there, but Smith very, very unhappy with himself for that choice.
Yeah, Lauren, you're right. The entertainment value on the 4 of these guys on the court alone is worth the price of admission, but...
Which was free.
Yeah.
So.
With Smith and Devillier have some work to do here, though, down 8-1.
Oh, we got a ball. Oh, no. Got caught on the in-between. Eight, 1-1. Stone. Oh no. Almost looked like like he changed his mind a little bit with what he wanted to do, but wow, what a get from Stone a couple balls earlier. Deacon and Stone just 2 points away here from taking this game one of this winter bracket final.
All right. A little life here out of Patrick Smith and Jocelyn at Devillier.
They're certainly more than capable. We've seen him do it so many times, you'd almost think Jocelyn Devillier prefers coming back from being down 9-1 because it's like that's when he does his best work. I'm not sure many people would go that route, but it seems to work for him more times than not. (3-9-2). Good patience that whole point all around. Patrick Smith is the one to finally pull the trigger and puts it in the net.
That's a frustration shot. Down 10-3. And Stone and Deacon will take that first one, 11-3, Lauren.
Yep, we are gonna take a very quick break here before we head into game two of this men's pro doubles winner bracket final. As you mentioned, Deacon and Stone taking game one. Never mind, no breakdown. We're the break.
We are the break. But
of course, I am Lauren McLaughlin with Dominic Catalano here in the booth, courtside for this men's pro doubles winner bracket final match.
wait, Lauren.
Yes?
Didn't you play yesterday?
I sure did, Dom.
How'd you do?
I got a bronze medal. I played very well. I played with my brother.
So you got rose gold.
I did get rose gold. It's a beautiful medal. I very much... all of the APP medals are very cool. This one had 2 mugs of beer, like clinking together.
Why wouldn't
Very
it?
cool.
And
But
just on right
speaking,
on cue.
I believe
Speaking of
Mr.
beer
Stone
mugs.
loves a good beer. Is how I'm gonna segue that. He is from Houston, Texas, currently in Holly Springs, North Carolina. Plays for Team Paddle Tech. 38 years old. Also, look at
He's undefeated
look
in
at all
singles.
these singles players. They're just crushing it out here. Number 6 currently on the APP standings list. And he and his partner, Steve Deacon, will be on the near end as we kick off game number 2. Marcia Frezzo getting us into the action, serving to Jocelyn Devillier and Patrick Smith. Quick side out.
trading side outs here early on in the second game. Good leave there from Stone as he talks to Deacon and in support of him letting it go as well.
I always appreciate how loudly these pros yell out. Hmm. 1-0-2.
Good side out there from Smith and Devillier. Good work.
0-1-1.
All right, so very similar to the last game. We were tied at 1 in the last game, and then Stone and Deacon went on a 10-2 run to end it. Let's see if Devillier and Smith can have a little more success here and force a third game.
Oh, wow, great rally all around. Some good defense from Stone and Deacon there. But we have a timeout from Adam Stone. Which seems very early for a timeout, but seemed a little frustrated and just needed a break. So we're going to take a quick look at another player profile brought to you by Vulcan Pickleball. And this one is Mr. Patrick Smith. Grew up in Munich, Germany, although has that New Zealand accent that his father gave him, even though he never lived in New Zealand. Fun fact.
Just
currently
all over
in
the place.
Wichita, Kansas. Plays for Team Electrum, 37 years old. Also, man, look at all these big fat zeros and singles, these guys.
Some good singles players here. Every one of them's undefeated.
Yep. They clearly just, they can't hack it in singles. That's what it comes down to, apparently.
Well, they got to play against a big guy over there.
I know, exactly. APP standings, number 4 for Patrick Smith on the APP list. All right, and we are back to the match. Game number 2 is underway.
Oh, that's a killer. Right out of the timeout, that's exactly what Adam Stone ordered up out of the timeout. Little tape for his partner, Steve Deacon.
Oh. Oh, my.
How about we hit the tape
We've
one more
seen
time?
a couple points, Tom, where the net really just wanted to get a little in on the action. 3-1-2.
No!
Oh. Wow, I really thought that was going to clip Deacon's hat. Looked very close as it went by, but he managed to get out of the way and gets the side out.
Great hands from Adam Stone. Pat Smith tried to go behind him with a little misdirect. Stone ready for it.
Wow, way to get there, Steve Deacon. Had to give a little extra oomph there at the end, but got it done and actually kept the ball low, which can be hard to do when you're reaching for a ball. We do have some wind here today. According to the wind sock, it's going a little cross court right now from left to right as you're watching on screen. Not too gusty, so it's maybe playing a tiny bit of a factor, but nothing drastic. Oh. That ball rolls over our spectators and on to the next court. Little trash pickup there from Patrick Smith. We're tied at 3s here in game 2. Oh, no.
Deacon with a kind of awkward block. It almost looked like he was going to hit him in the face. And that can throw you off as the opponent, where you're not expecting that ball to come back or where it's coming back from.
Oh, where did that come from? Oh, good recovery from Deacon, and then just a little lazy on that next shot. And Smith and Devillier take the lead here in game 2. Three, 4, 1. Oh, nice little flick from Deacon there, just a little too aggressive. Sails it long. Great lead from Stone. I think he was anticipating that speed up from Devillier. Did a great job. He was already moving out of the way before Jay even hit it. Great anticipation.
Lauren, you had it.
I'm sorry. I was so close. My athleticism on full display.
As you put one hand out and it was nowhere near it. Come to my handball. We are tied again here though, 4-4.
We mentioned, you know, the entertainment value of these guys as well. I have to say, I'm not sure if you would agree it's a good thing, but Patrick Smith, one of the most dramatic players on court. Anything that he does wrong, just hands to the sky, look of disgust on his face. Just, it's like the worst thing that's ever happened. And I appreciate it.
Wow.
Stone got caught on his heels there. Deacon tried to cover for him, but couldn't get there. 6-4-2.
Perfect placement. So
He's had a couple of those.
Yeah, and it was there. He just reached for it. If he lets that ball get to him a little more, when he's reaching so far out, that ball's so far out in front of him that he can't get over the top of it. If he lets it travel a couple inches more, he can get over the top of that ball. Yeah, when we talk about that, we don't talk about not letting the ball get too deep on you, but it needs to travel a little more so you're not so far out in front. And a timeout here from Deacon and Stone as they go down by 3. So we have a Game 1 summary, 11-3 here was the final in Game 1, and you look at those unforced
you can see
errors.
exactly why the score was what it was.
Yeah, and we heard from the truck that if you look at those third shot drops and third shot drives, the drops were all Adam Stone and the drives were pretty much all Steve Deacon on the Stone and Deacon side of the ball. So again, a good match. Unfortunate for Devillier and Smith for that first game, coming out on the short end of the stick, but they've kind of righted the ship here in the second game and have a lead going into this second game. It's 8-4.
4-2 as we get back from this timeout.
A little too much there from Pat Smith, so a good timeout from Deacon and Stone. They hold Smith and Devillier there at 8. I'll try and chip away at this lead here.
Wow.
Adam Stone full-on attack there.
5-8-1.
Wow, the counter from Pat Smith there, sitting on the attack from Deacon. Great job of anticipation there from Pat Smith.
Five, 8-2. Stone and Deacon hoping to put a couple more points on the board and ramp up the pressure here for Smith and Devillier to win this game 2 and take it to 3. And now they're within 2.
All right, they chip away. They get 2 back. So now Deacon and Stone are within 2 here in this second game.
A little more pressure.
A little grazing slap. Not really a Maggie Remenzi.
Yeah, that it didn't hurt
bruise.
me as much watching that.
Or a Gabriel Joseph calf slap.
Yep, we have some good paddle smackers in the game, that's for sure. Nevertheless, Patrick Smith very unhappy with that shot, but that body shot there to Steve Deacon now puts them up 9-6-2. Oh my gosh.
Really,
Oh my.
So after all that, right? So Pat Smith tries to speed up twice, catches the tape. After all that, on the forehand kind of flat dink, he just misses the sideline by about 2 inches and forces Smith and Devillier to call a timeout here. So,
and the thing is, you know, it's just a side out. They didn't even give up any points, but I think Devillier recognized that losing that rally, which was so hard fought, it was frustrating enough that they just needed a break for themselves mentally. And speaking of Mr. Jocelyn Devillier, Team Vulcan, I know his team.
Yeah.
Love it. He is from just outside of Paris, France. I never try to say it because it's embarrassing enough to try to saying his name all the time. He currently is also in Wichita, Kansas. Plays for Team Vulcan, 26 years old. And look, there's the singles record I was waiting for. 43-12, guys.
He makes up for
dominating.
All 3 of the other players.
Exactly. He just took all of their ranking. Yeah. Very impressive, and that is why he is #1 on our APP standings list with that UTPR of 5.809. He'll be putting those singles talent on display tomorrow as we conclude the Beer City Open here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. But for now, he's trying to get himself some hardware here in men's doubles. What color will be the question?
So great cross-court dink with some presence right there for Deacon. Going hard cross-court, pulling Devillier off court, off the edge of his paddle. And Deacon and Stone creep closer into this game, trying to not allow a third game.
Oh my goodness, that tape is just...
Yeah, that's 3 times in the past 3 points for Pat Smith off the tape. Frustrating for Stone because, you know, as he shakes his head right now, it's tough to get a read when that ball hits the tape like that. It's got so much spin on it. A side out for Smith and Devillier here, trying to close out this second game and force a game 3 here in this men's pro winners bracket final. Winner to the gold medal match, losers to the bronze medal match to try and fight their way back to the gold.
Great leave. Our women's bronze medal match is actually playing right now on an adjacent court. That's Sarah Ansbury and Lauren Stratman taking on Maggie Reminzi and Michelle Esquivel. Winner of that's going to play Andrea Coop and Callie Smith in our gold medal match, which will be on center court, along with our men's bronze and gold medal matches.
The hands right there from Deacon and Stone just to stay in that fight and not allow a game point for Smith and Devillier. I mean, Deacon's dropping to one knee to block that ball. Absolutely incredible. And we're seeing a completely different Steve Deacon from a week and a half ago in Newport Beach to here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Just feeling so much better with that wrist after the wrist injury in the U.S. Open.
His confidence definitely way back up now that he's, you know, able to trust that wrist and play more confidently with it. As you mentioned, that Newport was his first outing back after the injury, so that can always, you know, lead to a little hesitation sometimes.
Misdirect there from Pat Smith.
Absolutely.
Going behind Steve Deacon. Incredible shot right there from Pat Smith.
Great patience from everyone on that. Especially Patrick Smith waiting for just the right opportunity and not rushing it.
Great hands by Devillier as Stone tried to go inside out, but Devillier's on it, and a game point here for Smith and Devillier to force a third game in this winner's bracket final. Good hands by Deacon, and it kind of handcuffed Devillier, where almost got him on his right hip, and he had it in a paddle in a backhand position instead of the forehand. Not able to convert. Another game point.
And that gets the job done. So taking a cue from our women's winter bracket final, we're going to go to a game 3. But before we do, we will take a very short break to give a shout out to some sponsors, and we'll be right back for game 3.
Pickleball is an easy game to play, but it's a difficult game to master. There's so much you can learn from the camp, the correct way to hit a dink, the volley, the serve.
At an NSP Pickleball camp, no matter what city that you're in, you're going to have the same experience from the same level of instruction.
We cover all aspects of the game, not only just the strategy, but the skills and the mental game.
Each skill that we develop within the students' games is then implemented into live play.
They can take home easy, simple ways to remember how to execute a shot.
The social aspect is great. It's a really tight-knit group. Over 3 days, you really get to know each other and build those relationships.
They can meet a lot of other players to expand their playing circle and find partners for tournaments.
It's a good challenge for you to see where you match up against other players.
If you like the game of pickleball, you will like a camp.
Everyone is going to have a great time. It's going to be well worth their while.
Welcome back to Championship Court, everyone. Here as we are about to get into game number 3 of our Pro Men's Doubles Winner Bracket Final. We have split games 1 and 2. Steve Deacon and Adam Stone taking game 1 11-3. Patrick Smith and Jocelyn Devillier correcting and taking game 2 11-8. And so now game 3 is underway. We will switch ends at 6 during this game. Winner moving on to the gold medal match. Loser will drop to the bronze and a potential rematch. 0-0-1, Adam Stone serving. Oh, beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Devillier just right up the middle. Nice little flick, not too much on it.
And again, it's taking something off that, not trying to do too much with it. He just rolls that with his wrist through the middle. There's a huge hole for some reason. Deacon was pinching sideline. And Deacon gets skinny there, gets
He
out of the
almost
way.
ran into the ball.
Yeah.
I think he was a little kind of like, what did I just do? Oh, man, the net is really getting in on the action this match, I have to say.
Yeah, unfortunate for Deacon because he's all over that block, but it does clip the tape and off his chest. Stone had reset and blocked 2 balls in a row, but Deacon gets that ball in the chest off the tape.
Again.
Yeah, and Deacon just throws his hands in the air like, I don't know what I need to do here, because unfortunate 2 points in a row off the tape. He can't control that reset. It gets popped up and put away. Good communication from Devillier as he reset that ball from the baseline. Smith was creeping up and he communicated with him back. But unfortunate. Too much Deacon and Stone.
Both of them able to get pieces of that rally. Steve Deacon serving.
Stone on his heels there, unfortunately, kind of reaching for that dink instead of setting his feet, getting on the balls of his feet and out front. He's falling back, hitting that. And the same thing with that third shot. So 2 mistakes. He's talking to himself right now saying, stay down.
Excuse me. 1-1-2.
And it's just, that was very tight, a very tight shot. And especially on the backhand side, it's very difficult to get over the top and bring that ball back. He misses the around the post.
All right, so Deacon and Stone get off of 1. Two, 1-1. Both teams a little trying to find their rhythm here in game 3.
Yeah, it's kind of odd to see that too, especially after we've played 2 full games. And it seems like it would be game 1 where it's a feeling out process, but this is not. All right, so it was a matter of time who was going to take the initiative to speed that up. It's Devillier going at the left shoulder of Steve Deacon, and Deacon almost leaning back as he hit that. And because he's leaning back a little, ball goes off the top of the net and drops. And a side out here for Smith and Devillier. Much better job there, Deacon. So Smith tries to speed up at him there, and Deacon learns from his mistake on the last point, and he's on his balls on the balls of his feet, leaning forward and punches that down. Great job and adjustment from the Canadian Steve Deacon.
This is a very international match, Dom. since you mentioned.
I mean,
We got French, German, Canadian, American.
Adam,
so it's just a full gamut.
Adam Stone, flying the lone USA flag. Again, that's just a testament to where our game is going, Lauren. It's just getting bigger and bigger, and you're seeing more and more of it. Pat Smith just leaning in there, waiting for that moment to drop the hammer right there, right down at the feet of Adam Stone.
Yeah, and like you were just saying, Dom, I love seeing all the new countries that are getting pickleball, people that are bringing pickleball, even at the grassroots level to new countries and new spots around the world. Very exciting, and hope to continue to see more of that. Oh, unlucky.
Deacon with the kind of halfway apology, but he's going to take it right now. In this third game, again, both of these teams want this match, especially now after it's a grueling 3-game match. You don't want to have to come out and play a bronze match and then have to come back and play for gold. You want that time off before we get into the gold medal match this evening.
A little more net love for Deacon there.
So the wind has shifted. Devillier, and instantly, as soon as I say that, he looks up at the windsock right after that. The wind that was cross court is now at his back. And so just that little bit of gust is going to cause that to go out on the lob. And
Stone goes for the body. Devillier, and we've certainly seen many a times earlier today where Devillier was trying to put holes in people with that drive right at people's body. So gets a little taste of it himself there, and a good timeout here from Smith and Devillier. We saw in game 1, Deacon and Stone kind of got on a roll and never stopped. So Smith and Devillier certainly going to be doing their absolute best to stop that from happening here in game 3. Otherwise, they are going to be headed to the bronze medal match and hoping to get a rematch in the gold.
And, you know, not for nothing, Devillier's been on the road about 7 weeks now. He did our leg of the California tournaments, was out there for the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships, drove from there back home 18 straight hours, got on a flight, you know, was out here. He was sitting next to us earlier, falling asleep in the chair.
He literally took a little nap.
But when he was home for a day and a half, had his wisdom teeth taken out.
Oh, my God.
And so, I mean, this guy is just battling everything right now.
I mean, if you were wondering how tough mentally and physically Jocelyn Devillier is, you just found out right there. Ooh, a little miss hit there with a crazy face from Jay. Whoopsies, sorry about that, Deacon.
I mean, and not only is he traveling to all these tournaments, Lauren, he's pretty much in every medal match, medal round,
in every division.
Which means he's going deep every single day for 3 days. So
I think he has a couple weeks off after this.
He is. He's looking forward to, you know, this being, you know, his last tournament for 3 weeks, and he's going to go home, spend time with his family, his wife and kids, and he's going to enjoy that time. You know, I've been talking to him about it all weekend. So
you got to do it. Very important. Take care of yourself. A little me time, little rest, recovery, whatever you got to do. Patrick Smith does always love the taste of those Electrum paddles, I have to say. They probably put a little something extra on there just for him, so it tastes better.
Nice job. And a great job after you make a mistake like that of coming back and reconciling the next point, not letting it snowball, not getting too frustrated after he takes a bite out of his paddle, comes back and hits a winner. It's a good adjustment. Same guy.
And this KT tape's coming a little off of his knee there. Oh, that ball into the crowd. Five, 2-2. Little collision, but
The collision, but then in unison. Yeah.
yep.
So both paddles
It
and
was
then
a
in
team
unison.
effort.
Yes,
A
it
team
is.
effort on that one.
All right, so Deacon and Stone need one more here to get that side out and get that end change on their terms here. We will change ends at 6 in this third game. Yeah, typically Devillier is going to
Yep,
come
I
over
think he
and take
thought that. Yep.
And he hesitated just a little bit.
Oh no.
There's that end change we're talking about.
It's funny, Stone and Deacon both saw that hit the tape, didn't think it was going over, and then it did, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, we got to get to the kitchen. It's still playing. And then Devillier just not able to get that back over. He got to it, but sometimes those can be the hardest to get back over because it's straight down on the net, not a lot of places you can go with that ball. Like you mentioned, built-in timeout here as we switch ends at 6 here in this Game 3 of our men's pro doubles winner bracket final. I am Lauren McLaughlin along with Dominic Catalano in the booth here at the Beer City Open here on the 2021 APP Tour here in Grand Rapids, Michigan at Belknap Park. Beautiful venue, all of these gorgeous dedicated pickleball courts that they completely resurfaced before this tournament with those gorgeous blue and purple colors that they painted the court.
Matches their Grand Rapids Pickleball Club logo here. They did a great job of resurfacing. They look beautiful out here this year. And back to the action here. 6-2 lead for Deacon and Stone in Game 3. Nice Ernie there from Pat Smith with authority and jumping that sideline, clearing himself. They need one more to get a side out here.
Oh, great angle there from Patrick Smith. Let's watch it again. Deacon not able to get it. That replay just right in my face. I love it. Feel like I'm at the IMAX theater.
Devillier able to get 2 back, but unfortunately not able to work any of them down, and Deacon with the forehand. Adam Stone with the screeching no to Steve Deacon and reminding him, please don't hit that ball. as it puts a hole in the Paddletech logo behind. So great communication with Pat Smith and Jocelyn Devillier. Pat Smith continuing to tell Devillier, you, and then finally able to get one that he can put away. Nice side out for them. Big side out right there, I think. Need to climb back in and get a couple here. They've held Deacon and Stone twice since the end change.
2-6-1.
Very active Pat Smith on that point right there. Halfway there to Deacon and Stone at 3-6.
Oh, patented going for the body shot from Devillier. He wasn't trying to get that in the court, Dom. He was trying to hit somebody, and it happened to be Adam Stone this time. Ooh, wow. Wow. What a rally. We got almost a double hit there from Devillier and Smith. Deacon able to get that one down. Oh.
Both Smith and Devillier wanted it to be out, but unfortunately it's not. But Smith and Devillier do get two back there.
That you can't have. At this level and in this match, got to get the serve return in. He almost hit it. He wanted to so bad. Just at the last second pulled back. And it wasn't out by a ton. So great leave there. And it puts them up 8-4-1 here in game 3, trying to head to the gold medal match. Oh my gosh, he got it! Oh, wow.
I mean, great get here. Watch Deacon get this ball. Full sprint, carries him out.
Gets out of the way because he knows they're going to possibly try and hit him if he can't get out of the way. Stone, great job of covering.
Deacon trying to go 1-2 punch on Patrick Smith. He had the opportunity, but hits the top of the tape. Ball comes back. Smith,
5-8-1.
Yeah, they creeping back in here.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yes.
Smith, excuse me, Stone. Not happy about that. a very decisive timeout that he takes there. Still manages to. I think he wanted to just throw that ball, but managed to just, hit it back over to Smith, and Devilliers just going to take a moment. And an update from our women's pro doubles division. Ansbury and Stratman have defeated Michelle Esquivel and Maggie Raminzi to head back to the gold medal match. That went to 3 games as well. A bit of a flip-flop on score. It went 11-1, 2-11, and then 11-5.
Wow.
So no real close games during that matchup, but Sarah Ansbury and Lauren Stratman will take on Andrea Koop and Callie Smith in our women's pro doubles gold medal match. We will possibly have that up next. We'll have to see how much time our players want. I believe it will be next, though, so don't go anywhere. We'll have our women's gold medal match up next. And let's finish game 3 here in our men's pro bracket. One of these teams also looking to head to the gold medal match. I'm not sure I've seen so many net balls just this whole day.
Yeah, we really have had a lot.
7-8-1 here in game 3. Oh my gosh. Deacon just kind of smiling at me and like, come on. I mean, I think they both easily thought that was going out. Look, they just watched it and they were like, that floated perfectly, about 6 inches in. Beautiful shot from Devillier, and it ties them up at 8s.
Just misses Adam Stone's right shoulder.
It was almost like a soccer player taking a dive there. Adam Stone was so, I love it.
Yeah, that's just not the right shot right there from Devillier on the high part of the net. As you know, in pickleball and in tennis, the edges closest to the post are 2 inches higher than in the middle.
Oh, great dig from Stone.
Deacon upset with himself after Stone digs that ball out.
Just an amazing get. 8-8-2. Wow, right on that back line.
And no clue what Pat Smith said right there, but he did not call Adam Stone or Steve Deacon a nice guy. I'll tell you that.
Great patience from Stone. Waited until he got just what he wanted, which was that attackable ball just high enough that he could take that out of the air.
Yeah,
I think Smith even knew it was coming and just wasn't able to get a good paddle on it.
Yeah, and a good timeout again. We're at match point here, and you can't take them home with you. So right here, Smith and Devillier need a stop, obviously, or else this match is over. But Deacon and Stone looking to end this and grab their seat in the gold medal match, where they can take a little bit of a break here and not have to worry about playing one more match and just be set in that gold medal match. But Smith and Devillier looking to make this stop here, get this side out and get right back in. But coming up next, we will have our women's pro gold medal match. No? Oh.
I'm gonna play it like we're live.
Let's do it.
We'll do it live, Dom.